Each tire on a car has a radius of 16 inches. The tires are rotating at 520 revolutions per minute. Find the speed of the automobile to the nearest mile per hour. So note that here what we're told, 520 revolutions per minute, this is an angular speed. We're talking just about the rotational part. But we want to find the speed of the automobile, this car. Well, the speed of a car is obviously a linear speed. And so we just need to convert between these two. We have linear speed. Linear speed is the length of the arc S over T. And we actually have this cool thing. We already know that the length of an arc is the radius times the angle. And so we just plug that in and we get this thing here, which is super cool because notice that if I pull that R out, okay, then I have R times theta over T. And this theta over T, that is angular speed. So there's this really nice relationship that linear speed is equal to the radius times the angular speed. I'm going to go ahead and use that here. Linear speed is the radius, which is 16 inches. I'm going to write that in so I don't forget that I'm in inches. 16 inches times my angular speed. Now my angular speed here is in 520 revolutions per minute. Well, I don't really like measuring in revolutions so much as I do in radians. So let's go ahead and convert from revolutions to radians. The reason I like that is because radians is actually, we don't write the units. It's a unitless measure. So to get rid of revolutions, I know that one revolution is 2 pi radians. I don't need to write radians, okay? And that's going to cancel out the revolutions for me. And this is going to give me inches per minute. Now, I'm not interested in inches per minute. I'm interested in miles per hour. So I now need to convert. Let's first just simplify this down a little bit. So I just need to multiply these out. I've got 16 times 520 times the 2 pi. Okay, and so I've got 16,640 pi. So 16,640 pi. And that was in our inches per minute. All right, so now I need to do two things. I need to convert from inches to miles and then from minutes to hours. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do those both separately. We'll start with the inches. So to convert from inches to miles, we're going to go through feet because I've got this conversion factor here. 1 mile is 5,280 feet. So to cancel out inches, I want that on bottom. There are 12 inches in 1 foot. And then to get rid of feet, I need to cancel it out. There are 5,280 feet in 1 mile. Okay, so this will give me miles. Notice that so the inches are gone and the feet are gone. This will give me miles per minute. I want miles per hour though. So now I'm going to convert the minutes portion. So I'm going to take this multiply. I want to get rid of minutes, which is here in the denominator. So I'm going to put 60 minutes in the numerator divided by 1 hour. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. And that will cancel out the minute unit. And that will leave me with miles per hour. So now I'm ready to plug this into my calculator. All right, I have a nice big fraction. So I'm going to go ahead and create my fraction. In my numerator, I've got my 16,640 pi times, and let me move this over so I've got that, times that 60. Okay, And then in the denominator, I have my 12 times the 5,280. We hit enter. This is a fraction form. Now this is in miles per hour. This is not super useful form. As far if I told you this was the speed in miles per hour, it wouldn't be very meaningful. So we're just going to get this in decimal form. That'll make it a little bit more sense. So I'm going to use my my fraction to decimal button here. Okay, so about 49.5. 49.5. And that's in miles per hour. Miles per hour. And that is the linear speed of the car in miles per hour.